What up guys, it's your boy Quake, and before we start this video, I want to announce that we are giving away 2 distinct straight wells, and the link with act is that of
No, diverse mentality chat. It's like Trap Lord Ross and the other niggas. Like Blackie Speaks and all them niggas, bro. Like, yo, all them niggas is nice, bro. If you can sit there and break shit like this down, and like, this is talented shit, bro. Like, dead ass.
Man, we see how this turned out we see how this turned out with certain niggas that come inside the rap game and feel like, oh, I'm the one who they gotta get into it with for to reach this same point of what. Man, boy, you can stink like you're a gangster, boy. And I'll show you something, boy. We done seen this. We done seen this. Want to be a gangster too bad. Want to be a killer too bad, man.
Wait, Chad, what did the young boy say this?
Man, you better calm your stupid down, for you can't have no type of emotion no more, boy.
Big title.
And if I should die, I'm boosting the murder rate. My niggas gonna slide every day. Even talking that shit, I can't wait.
Oh my god. Hold on, chat.
What up guys, it's your boy Quake, and I'm back with a brand new episode of What Really Happened. This is the sister series to the Who Really Won series, and this one focuses on beefs that aren't that serious and beefs that are very serious and are brand new. The previous 2 episodes
because we need the breakdown. What happened?
50 Cent versus Kanye West, and those 2 battles weren't anything serious, and no diss tracks came out of those 2 battles, and for the most part, both parties were cool with each other. However, this battle I'm going to be focusing on isn't a battle, it's an actual beef. And the reason why I created this series was to focus on new ones that are ongoing. And this beef is exactly that. I'm going to break down exactly how this beef even started. And as you can tell by the video title, I'm going to be talking about NBA YoungBoy versus Lil Durk. And I want to make this very clear. A lot of the information here is speculation, because a lot of these new beefs have a bunch of rumors going on online, and you can't really tell what's real and what's fake. And I've done a lot of scouting online to see sources, to find the right legitimate information. And on some of it, I could find information. On some of it, I couldn't. A lot of it is misleading titles, clickbait, and stuff that really has nothing to do with this battle. Since this beef is in the modern era, a lot of social media is involved. And with social media, there is a lot of subliminal shots. So a lot of this information is just speculation and putting into it, bro. A lot of these modern are a lot of media. How King Von description. Things because the year King Von is based.
You know why I'm here, rats. Come on, man.
Nigga said, you know I'm here,
artists signed to Lil Durk's OTF label, and complete game on iPlay from OTF.
Oh, this is Adam shit. Oh, nah. Well, that's even better for us. Let me see that as long. Let me see. Here we go.
Thank you guys for watching, and let's continue the video. However, if you follow the trails online, you'll see that something went wrong between NBA YoungBoy and King Von. The first speculation was that King Von inherited the beef from YNW Melly. The reason for this speculation is because YNW Melly and his crew got into an altercation with NBA YoungBoy and his crew in late 2018. Specifically August of 2018, YNW Melly and his crew went to an Atlantic Records studio. They ran into NBA YoungBoy and his crew, and a fight broke out. One of YNW Melly's crew members, who goes by the name of YNW Sack Chaser, explained this encounter on Instagram Live.
We put up in Atlantic. Young boy already outside looking like this.
Nah, Chad.
Like,
why young boy the exact young boy face?
Yeah, we might not have fade in it. So then we walk in, it's like a gate. He came out, but when I came up, he went back in. But then nigga just started like looking crazy still. Like I fuck with him, but I ain't friendly. Like I ain't finna look scared and say what's up to you. So I asked him, "You straight?" Me and Drew, we was like, "Straight?" And he was like, "Yo, straight." What you mean? Yo, straight.
Also, I know if you seen what I tagged you in on Twitter, but I got 3 songs with a mil plus and 4 that hit the SoundCloud charts. They also played the stuff I produced at Rolling Loud. I was basically you saying thanks for inspiring me, gang.
You're welcome, bro. Congratulations. Thank you for the donation.
Yeah,
RP Sack Chaser, RP, facts.
He kept looking. And then I said, straight again? Like I said, asking you straight again. And then got down. His homeboys came creep-toeing like a damn penguin and shit. Got down, asked them, they were just talking. I figured they just really want us to pop off so they could shoot or something, whatever. But they was just in our face talking. And then, same thing, Melly looking at the young boy in the eyes, and he was like, doing the eye shit. Came up. We inside the building. See, both fights was inside the building. That's why nobody ended up. Like,
so what they fight over, though? For
young boy, like, he talking to the Eli dude. He like, bro, fuck all that, man. I'm finna just pop off. So then he popped off. He hit Melly. Boom. But it's some weak shit, like, you would think that.
Young boy hit Melly? What the fuck? Chat, how long ago is this?
But the nigga, like, body, like, dead. He hit his ass, boom. So, like, Melly, when he hit him, Melly hit him 2 times, boom, boom. And that's when I popped off on him. Popped off on the young boy. And then his niggas came after me. And they started boom, 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 boom. Melly hit on the ground. He fell on the ground because they had, like, bulldozers I had in. It was like 5 of them. So then, and then got down, Riri had jumped on Melly. So I got behind both of them. Like, they both behind me. And, like, I let them boys take off on me for, like, 3 seconds. So then I just said, they already hit me. I just started, bah, 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 swinging back at their head. That shit started getting cleared up. So then they ran, like, the dude broke it up. They ran out the room. Then they came back in that bitch. Quando Rondo came in that bitch that time. Yeah, started jumping.
What?
Boom, 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 boom. Caught Quando Rondo in the forehead. Boom. He caught my ass back in the forehead. Jumped up in the sky. Jumped up in the chest. Ran out. He was always running, though. Everybody always running from my ass. They ran out. So then young boy tried to jump. Come hit my ass, too, with Melly caught his ass. Boom. Hit his ass and shit. Boom. And it was just over with. And they just left.
No, I need a video. I ain't gonna lie, yo. If anybody who work at Atlantic Records, nigga, got the fuck. I know this camera's everywhere inside the studio. Nigga, somebody got this footage, nigga. Somebody has it, chat. Facts or fiction?
I sent the chain back. Soon we came back to Florida. Boom. That shit did. We ain't go to the internet. They ain't go to the internet. That shit did. You just like this.
The reason why people say King Von inherited the beef from YNW Melly was because YNW Melly ended up getting locked up on February 12th, 2019 for 2 counts of first-degree murder, which were in connection to the YNW associates,
that was
YNW
crazy.
Sack Chaser, and YNW.
Yo, chat, I know I wasn't the only one confused when Melly was convicted of this. Or not convicted, but when Melly was accused of this. I know I wasn't the only nigga confused, chat. I know I wasn't.
Yes, he's accused of killing his own friends. That's the same person in the video explaining the encounter with NBA Youngboy. After YNW Melly officially got locked up, King Von was very close friends with YNW Melly and even was signed to the same management team, which was 100K Management. And because they were on the same management team, YNW Melly and King Von made a lot of music together and ended up becoming close friends. So when YNW Melly got locked up, King Von decided to continue the beef between him and NBA Youngboy. The other reason that is speculated as to why NBA Youngboy and King Von had issues was because they both decided to mess with each other's ex-girlfriends. And this reason to me seems like the legitimate reason as to why NBA Youngboy and King Von started having issues, because based on my research and on the timeline of when things started to go wrong, it was around this time when they started.
But Chad, wasn't Jania saying some shit like they was making music or some shit? Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to be that type of person. I'm not gonna throw anything on. I don't want anybody to take the blame for it. You feel me? But it just seemed like everybody who beef with Youngboy, who's a rapper, it all just stems from that. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and say that it's him, and I'm not gonna sit there and say that it's her. But like, it could be a coincidence. But you know, like,
with each other's exes. However, King Von, before he passed away, denied that this was a reason he had any issues with anybody. Before things took a left turn,
so Von denied it.
These two groups were actually fans of each other and made music together. On November 25th, 2017, Lil Durk dropped his collab track with NBA Youngboy called My Side. Just a year later, on August 23rd, 2018, Lil Durk appeared on No Jumpers podcast and actually praised NBA Youngboy as an artist.
Damn, that's crazy. That's somebody you're a huge fan of right now?
Youngboy?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck with him.
He got that soul, that passion in his voice.
Brother, here comes the 4K Trey niggas in the chat, like, saying some other shit. Like, oh, brother.
Like 100%, like, hard.
For sure.
He one of my he my top 5 for sure.
In that same year, NBA YoungBoy and Lil Durk actually went on Instagram Live together and just kicked it. Then in 2019 is when things slowly started to get weird.
Stop saying he a
two.
fan. They was both fans of each other. They was both fucking with each other. You clearly seen the nigga was on live with him. Like, come on, bro. Like, fuck. Like, y'all niggas is weird.
Camps. On February 12, 2019, YNW Melly officially gets locked up.
Need some bet slips, gang.
Thank you for the resub. Hold on, we'll see.
The reason why I mention this is because just a couple weeks later, on March 4th, 2019, King Von went on Instagram Live and said that NBA YoungBoy isn't as gangsta as he is in his music.
Young boy talking about on this song, bro.
Hold on, chat. Did I miss something? What did he say? Hold on.
I mention this because just YNW Melly officially gets locked up. The reason why I mention this is because just a couple weeks later, on March 4th, 2019, King Von went on Instagram Live and said that NBA YoungBoy isn't as gangsta as he is in his music.
Young boy talking about on this song, bro.
What?
You talking crazy on this one.
Oh, yeah?
He ain't even like that.
Oh!
I see this video.
On his ass.
But Chad, do you think it was some behind the scenes animosity that made Von say this? Or do you think Von was just trolling? Honestly, we don't know.
You got cap in your raps.
Go straight, boss. Don't hit the white lady.
You got cap in your raps.
Just a couple weeks after saying that, on March
D, thank you for the resub.
30th, 2019, him and Quando Rondo linked up.
Okay, so he was trolling. If he linked up with Quando.
And there's actually a video of them just kicking it, having fun, which further proves that King Von was just trolling and what he was
he's
doing.
trolling.
I'm saying though, they are 63rd.
I gotta lie, Chad. This video is crazy.
30 ass. I'm talking about hey, listen, though, man, I'm 64, but y'all 63rd over there smoking crack and shit.
Then just a month later, on April
That's
18th,
crazy.
2019, King Von goes on Instagram Live again, and while he's listening to YNW Melly's music, he calls NBA YoungBoy a bitch, and then says he's joking and NBA YoungBoy is his brother.
Why be a straight when I catch him is that?
That is Melly in the background.
Nah, I'm just playing my brother.
One of the affiliates of NBA YoungBoy's side, who goes by the name of NBA KD, no, not Kevin Durant, but NBA KD, he ended up responding to King Von's disrespect to NBA YoungBoy on Instagram Live, but ultimately this led to nothing.
I ain't no nigga diss my little brother, you hear me? Not big AI, you hear me? Shit, no, you hear me? Nah, man, f that. You hear me? Nigga out shit, you hear me? Ain't no none of them you hear me? On slime, but look. Man, look. Know what the f it is, you hear me? Cause I ain't lying, bro. When we meet niggas be big pulling, they big dogs, you hear me? Be scared as a
I ain't gonna lie to you, you know the niggas from
all
Louisiana.
that shit, man. I ain't never see a 19-year-old had niggas down at 30 scared, you hear me?
For the rest of the year, King Von never said anything anymore about NBA YoungBoy. On January 2020, Quando Rondo ended up dropping a collab with Lil Durk called Safest. So at this time, it would seem like the camps of NBA YoungBoy and the camps of Lil Durk were cool because Quando Rondo was working with Lil Durk, and Quando Rondo is part of NBA YoungBoy's crew. On May 30th, 2020, Quando Rondo even started praising Lil Durk, calling him a Chicago legend. In the
I mean, did he lie? Did he lie?
Interview with Hip Hop DX, he said Lil Durk is a legend, but it's like he isn't even recognized for that shit, big bro. Look at all these rappers now who are weird and they become a legend in 2 months. It's like there's no hope for people like me. I used to listen to Lil Durk when I was 12.
Everybody did though. Yo, thank you for the resub. Exclamation point sub out of subscribe to the stream.
XXL cover and shit like that. He's the reason why young guys say ops. I feel like guys don't love Durk. That man has set a lot of trends, and look at how long he's been rapping. He continued and said, Lil Durk has music from 2012 that has over 1 million streams, but people like him don't get recognized. If a rapper my age says they don't fuck with Lil Durk, I feel like they're on some lame.
You heard him?
Coming from
you heard him? I feel like, he said, I feel like if a nigga my age said they don't fuck with Durk, they're on some lame ass shit. Facts. Yo, everybody who said they don't fuck with Durk, Quando is calling y'all niggas lame. Facts.
Quando Rondo, because as of today, you know they're not cool. He continues to says Chief Keef and Lil Durk
are legends,
but they're not seen that way, and they're not winning any Grammys. So it would seem at this time between both camps, they were cool with each other, giving props to each other, and everything was cordial.
I ain't gonna lie, chat. Let's be honest though. Even though it is beef and shit like that, I tell you guys all the time, like, yo, they're both like, bro, chat, you know that they both are nice, bro. Like, you know that, like, you know what I'm saying? This is not your beef, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's okay to listen to both. They are both nice. It's okay, I promise you. It's okay to listen to both, chat. They're nice.
Then on August 15th, 2020, King Von is spotted with NBA YoungBoy's ex-girlfriend, Janiyah.
Now, these pictures were crazy, though. Why they even release these pictures?
King Von is spotted with NBA YoungBoy's ex-girlfriend, Janiyah. And immediately when these photos surfaced online, people thought King Von and NBA YoungBoy had issues because King Von is messing with his ex. King Von immediately denied that on Twitter and tweeted, "Where I'm from, we don't beef over hoes. That just ain't one of my goals." They also denied that they were dating and that they only were with each other to make music. King Von even tweeted one of the...
fine as fuck, though, chat. I'll be honest, bro. Like, yo, chat, bro. Jania's bad as shit, bro. Like, let's see, yo, chat, facts or fiction, though? Like, facts. It's facts. Let's go on, chat, it's facts.
Believe the female I just made a hit with. Finna be crazy. And then Janiyah went on Instagram Live and cleared up saying that she was only doing music with King Von.
Like I said, I don't quit no. I've been working. We have a song coming out. Y'all wasn't supposed to know.
I ain't gonna lie, chat, that song never came out. Chat, that song never came out. I ain't gonna lie, I don't think she released a record ever, nigga. Chat, I'm lying. I ain't gonna lie, nigga, she ain't never released a record, nigga. Yo, did Janiyah even have a song out? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, chat. It might be cap, bro. I ain't gonna lie, chat.
But it is what it is now. We have a song coming out. So when the song come out, y'all gonna with it.
Asian Doll, who was actually dating King Von at the time, went on Instagram Live to clarify why King Von was with NBA YoungBoy's ex, Janiyah. She said that they did not only make a song together, that they did more than that. And she says this is based...
Asian Doll snitching! Asian Doll snitching! Oh my god! She's playing both sides, shit I don't like! The fuck?
Off the DMs she saw between King Von and Janiyah.
When that girl was talking and explaining everything, what she say? Cause I ain't listening to none of that shit. What happened? So I can know how I'm finna respond. What happened? Oh, nah, I seen that in them DMs. I've been seeing that shit. She's lying. I've been seeing that shit. Been on dick. I've been seeing it. None of this not a surprise. This is just on the internet right now. You know what I'm saying? I've been new. Hoes in them DMs. I seen it. So all that songs that she did, you on dick. You a fan. You embarrassed.
On August 16th, 2020, Lil...
Damn, Asian Doll snitching! Oh! I ain't gonna lie, when I catch Quando Rondo again, I want to see what all that tough shit about.
Lil Race tweeted that he would smack the shit out of Quando Rondo. Quando then ended up responding on Instagram.
Man, that nigga ain't gonna do nothing to me. You don't need no academics. Man, you don't deserve to live no more, bit, bro.
Oh, I remember this.
I hope you die.
Nah, he was crazy for that.
After the photos of NBA YoungBoy's ex-girlfriend Janiyah and King Von surfaced, the following day on August 16th, 2020, NBA YoungBoy posted a photo with his son. And in the caption, he said this: "I'm going to make sure that my son..."
Chat 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. Damn, chat. It must be nice to be rich, man. Like,
F your daughter since you're trolling. 4K Trey hashtag. Then
wait, does King Von have a daughter though? Chat, does King Von have a daughter? He does?
King Von that same day tweeted this, saying, "Relax, is just the internet." Then just 2 days later on August 18th, 2020, King Von said he'll smack the shit out of NBA YoungBoy, Quando Rondo, and everybody else around him.
Play me on smack the shit out their ass as soon as I catch them. Any nigga play me on this bitch, I'm smack the shit out their ass. No warnings, ain't no talking about it, ain't no kidding. No smack the shit out them, I see them. Ain't even gotta say. Don't be surprised. I don't want motherfuckers saying Von, you bogus, none of that shit.
Bad bitches only eat pasta.
Motherfucker, I hope the world don't open back up around us.
This is where things started to get.
He got lie, chat. Did he lie? Chat. Did he lie? He got lie. He did.
A little bit more serious. NBA YoungBoy ended up having a song leak around that time titled Dead Trolls. A lot of people speculated that this song was a subliminal shot to King Von because of all the trolling he did throughout the years against NBA YoungBoy. The song officially ended up releasing on September 11th, 2020. After the Dead Trolls track officially came out by NBA YoungBoy, it would seem King Von responded to that subliminal diss track on Twitter the following day. He ended up tweeting, "But who want the clout? Guys diss King Von in a song. He a star, put his in the clouds." After this, King Von started promoting his debut album and started doing various interviews. He was talking to Academics on November 3rd, 2020. Academics ended up asking him, does he have any issues with NBA YoungBoy? And he said no.
Nah, hell no, ain't no rap beef. Ain't no rap beef, and it ain't no real beef unless somebody got shot or something, or unless somebody.
People told me you and YoungBoy was beefing or something like that.
I know they
said something about what happened, Von? What's going on with you, man?
They be saying that a lot. It's like we got the same interests in hoes, and then you know how the internet
He
try
said
to
we got the same interest in hoes.
make it.
Don't tell me I got problems over girls.
No, it's the internet, gang. It's the you know, they try to make it like that because it's the internet. You see what I'm saying? And then you know how females will try to make it like that because they females, and they try to make it like one motherfucker hard and try to. It be just all type of shit. But it ain't nothing too serious, nothing you should worry about.
The following day, on November 4th, 2020, Asian Doll, who is King Von's girl, reveals she was working with NBA YoungBoy. And NBA YoungBoy decides to go on Instagram and...
Chat, I'll blame Asian, though. I'm not gonna blame nobody. Let me take that back. I ain't gonna blame anybody, but...
post the snippet of the song online with him dancing in the video.
I can't lie, this song's fire though. We like that for real. Hard body made of steel. I can't lie, tell me this. This song never came out, Chad, has it?
King Von.
Did that song come out? I ain't gonna lie. That shit sounded fire. I can't lie.
Immediately responded to this on Twitter and said this: "I'll post some shit on this. They'll have a motherfucker cry and stop claiming their kids and all types of shit." What he means by this is essentially that he has a with Janaya and he's willing to post it on there. A fan quotes that and says, "It's someone's baby mama in that photo gallery getting done filthy." And obviously King Von retweets it. King Von continues and says, "Matter of fact, watch this, I'm on that." Then he says, "Nah, I'm just playing, I ain't on shit. If Asian's happy, I'm happy for real." That still sounded weak though, referring to the snippet of their collab.
Chat, I don't know if Von be trolling so much or he's just like a fucking demon. Like, yo, I remember I watched this documentary and it was saying some shit on the documentary and how how Von was basically like he had like mental health issues because he was like a serial killer. And I'm rating all this shit. I'm just like, I don't think this nigga's joking. Like, you feel me? I don't think this nigga's joking. Chad, do you think this nigga's joking? I don't think he's joking.
He continues and says, me and Janaya's song's way better for real, and the cover art is hard as hell too. He then says, nah, for real, I quit. Let me lead by example since I'm the oldest in this situation. The first war amongst great men started over a woman. We ain't into it, just share the same hoes.
I got you.
Ain't about nothing, and the hoes ain't even all that. I'm out of here. He essentially ended up deleting all these tweets, but these are tweets that he didn't end up deleting. He followed everything up by saying, I ain't finna beef about no bitch dog.
She mine too. That's not gonna lie. Go. Nah. Like, no funny shit, chat. Honest opinion. Like, honest thoughts. What song do you think was better? Like, don't even be biased. Just keep it 100. Dead Trolls or Mines 2? Because I ain't gonna lie, they're both subliminal diss tracks aimed at each other. But I ain't gonna lie, those are both two good-ass records, bro. I'm gonna be honest, chat. Personally, I'm gonna be honest, chat. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with Dead Trolls. But I think Mines 2 is just so hard. I ain't gonna lie, both of them are tough. Yo, Mines, make a poll. I need a poll. Mines, make a poll. Which one do you think is better? Mines 2 or Dead Trolls? I ain't gonna be about no bitch dog. She mine too. Best of niggas up the bitch out that I too. Was playing crack, so he got fired.
Don't get me
too.
sending
Oh
shots
God.
back confused with me being hurt. I just ain't never been the type to let him shoot at me without dumping back. No feelings involved for real, just entertainment at this point. During King Von's promo run for his album, he also stopped by the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast. And on that podcast, he kept talking about artists switching sides and getting upset about certain artists siding with other artists. And as you guys know, NBA Youngboy hates it if anybody works with his ops. So if you're on the ops side, NBA Youngboy is against you. And it seems like King Von is addressing him and Quando Rondo in this interview.
And then just be choosing sides. We like say you don't fuck with that nigga, but you a fuck with another nigga. But I guess he'll fuck with that nigga too. Harder than he fuck with you, so he don't fuck with you. You'll start see niggas get on following you and shit on Instagram and shit. Niggas will stop talking to you and shit, niggas will get the, you know. But you'll see niggas be getting closer. You be like, what the fuck? Like that's you just,
and you like, nigga, I don't got no issue with you.
Nah, it's cool. It could be like that if that's how they want it to be. Cause I'm with that. I like that. Like, let me know what it is though. But then they let you know a nigga see you again and be there.
Yeah, on some hoe shit.
And you don't want to smack his ass on phone, but nigga you'll be wrong because it really ain't like that. And they be acting like that. Yeah, I need to get that out there too. Like, if we into it for real. Like, not no faking to it. If we into it, I don't know. Cause they be thinking, yeah, it's a lot of faking to it going on. But if we into it, you say we into it, you better, I swear to God, just y'all better stop. Don't do that. Don't say that.
Just 2 days later, on November 6th, 2020, things would forever change.
Nigga said the feds gotta watch this. Yo, you're such a fucking cop. There's no way you're saying the feds have to watch this. What the fuck? Nah, he was a demon. Literally was a demon. Bro, I promise you, bro. Like, chat, not even on no dick sucker shit. But the way Von's actions are, and the way, like, he talks and moves, it's very questionable that you can just, like, look at him and just tell, like, yo, this nigga was a dangerous nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not even on no dick sucker shit. Like, you can just dead look at, like, you feel me? It's facts!
Between Lil Durk's OTF crew and NBA Youngboy's 4K Trey. That night of November 6th, King Von was out promoting his album at a club. They had an after party scheduled. He went there, finished that, then decided as a team they would go back to the hotel and relax. King Von decided by himself that his night was not over and that he would go to the Monaco Hookah Lounge in Atlanta. King Von's manager said he didn't communicate with them that he was going there, so him and his friends in the bulletproof SUV drove to the Monaco Hookah Lounge. King Von sat in the vehicle for roughly 30 to 40 minutes. Eventually, all of King Von's team got there, and they were asking King Von what is he doing, and is he eventually going to go inside the club. One of King Von's friends notified King Von that Quando Rondo was there as well.
One of King Von's friends? Who? Like, yo, chat, see, I ain't gonna lie, chat, I think we all know, chat, I think we all know that Von knew that Quando was there. Facts or fiction? There's no other way. He knew immediately that he was there. Like, there's no way he didn't know that he wasn't there, bro. Fed? I'm sorry.
That he was lacking, meaning he had nobody around him besides one friend. That motivated King Von to get out of the vehicle, and while he was walking towards the club, he actually ran into Quando Rondo, and that's when a fight immediately broke out. One of Quando Rondo's friends by the name of Lil Tim decided to pull out a pistol and shot quite a few times. 2 of the bullets hit King Von. He was immediately put into the car and rushed to the hospital. And during surgery, he unfortunately passed away. The day of his passing,
I ain't gonna lie, once I heard it was 2 shots, I was like, oh, don't worry, he's good. And then I heard he passed away. I'm like, what? Like, what?
there was a lot of stuff happening between the 4K Trey camp regarding his death. NBA Big B, also known as NBA Youngboy's brother, made a video.
RP, not RP, facts. Chad, why y'all, bro, y'all niggas ain't gonna lie, y'all niggas moving weird right now. I'm about to throw this bitch a sub only if y'all be moving weird like this, bro. Like,
fun of King Von's death.
The joke's on you, this now you getting repped down. Yeah. Yeah.
He took to Instagram to immediately deny that he was dissing King Von in that video and that he was just singing a song. Following that, NBA Youngboy was caught recorded saying, "Fighting doesn't make you a man, shooting someone does."
Who the f ever said that fighting make you a man? Like, it take a man for to kill somebody. Fighting don't make you no fucking man, you dumb.
That same day of King Von passing, 600 Breezy went on an onslaught on Instagram, posting stuff about getting revenge for King Von. He first posted steppers on the way, 150 miles per hour.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I fuck with Breezy, but even when I saw this, I'm like, bro, this nigga's trolling or capping. I don't think that nigga was really in Louisiana looking for niggas. I don't know, like, Jay Swipe, thank you for the resub.
He then said, anybody affiliated with us, it's all love for show. Anybody against us getting stepped on.
You see that though right here though with the mouse? THF, man. The real members, man.
600, 300, OTF, THF, Tay-Town, Glory Boys, 30 Boys, O Block, NLMB, Front Street. Love y'all, which is all the gangs affiliated with each other. And this post is what made it clear he was against NBA Youngboy and his crew. As we know, NBA Youngboy's crew is called 4K Trey. He posted 4K Trey K. And what the K at the end means is killer. He followed that up finally with this: "We won the war at home. Now we got to step on you guys." The following day on November...
There's no winning in war. Fun fact, chat. There's no winning in war.
7th, 2020, Lil Tim officially gets charged with the murder of King Von, since he was the one that let off the gun that killed him. Roughly 2 weeks later, on November 20th, 2020, Quando Rondo finally speaks and drops a track titled End of Story. In this track, he explains exactly his side of the story.
Pick your mans up. Downright we screaming self-defense. He should have never put his hands on. Look at the foot. That's...
Lots of people took this track as a...
No, chat. Everybody always asks, what would you do in a situation? I'm going to be honest with you. Unless somebody forced my hand to pull a trigger, I'm not pulling the trigger that easy. So I'm going to really have to, like, I don't know what I would do in the exact moment. But if somebody, like, runs up on me personally, yeah, I am. Now, I'm trying to think about it in a different standpoint. Like, I'm trying to think about it like, yo, what if just someone just runs up on Silky crazy? And then I'm thinking, like, would I really have to fire, though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I would up it. But if you just up it, that could even be a false move. Because even if you up it, you might just get shot for upping it. You feel me? So, it's like, what would you really do in that situation? Because me personally, I don't like to up it and up. Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I up it, I'm blowing. Because I don't even like to show my pole to begin with. So it's like a 50-50 thing. I don't think he was wrong at all but I felt like he could have done something else. But I'm trying to figure out if I would have done something else. Chat, would you have done something else?
The diss track because it was titled End of Story, in which King Von's most popular tracks are titled Crazy Story. However, Quando Rondo has since denied that it is a diss track and that it was just a coincidence that he ended up naming that track End of Story.
Okay, so End of Story wasn't supposed to be a play on Crazy Story.
It was just supposed to be like this the end
Last
of the
time
discussion.
I'm talking about it, I'm going to say it this one time.
I ain't gonna lie, I believe Quando on this too. I don't think it was just supposed to be like a, you know what I mean?
In this song, and that's it.
The next few days, on November 23rd, 2020, NBA Big B, who is NBA...
Radicus, we know nobody asks you what you will do in that situation. We've seen you get pressed, have guns put to your head in your own crib. We know what you gon' do. Yo, watch out.
Thank you for the donation, man. Oh my god, bro. You niggas is too funny, bro. I can't even argue with y'all niggas no more. Like, y'all too funny. Y'all are too funny. Young boy never broke against brother. NBA Big B reportedly shot. This ain't got shit to do with Lil Durk and them. I mean, at least I don't believe so. Chat, y'all believe it? I don't think OTF.
Young boy's brother gets shot in Baton Rouge. Many believe this was a retaliation for the King Von message that he sent on Instagram laughing about his death. A few days later, on November 28th, 2020, Quando Rondo's show gets canceled by the Georgia mayor and police. Apparently, Lil Durk and his crew were scheduled to come there that night while Quando was performing.
Chat, how do I turn this Discord notice off? Is that me or is that the video? Because I'm muted. I'm not even in a Discord call. Like, how the fuck am I getting notice? I don't know. Let me play this shit. Quando Rondo just had a show canceled by the mayor of Georgia and the police department after word got out that Lil Durk and his crew might turn up. Huh? Beef has been boiling between the two since King Von's untimely murder just a few weeks
600
ago.
Breezy got wind of this and said Quando Rondo's a hoe on Twitter. Then Quando Rondo decided to go on Instagram Live and say that he was ready to perform, but the show got canceled.
And cuz the fucking mayor and the police done cancel the fucking show, cuz. That shit got me blowed. Cuz we been ready. On 6-0, we been ready to put a, another nigga, under,
Oh, nah, why are you talking like that? I ain't gonna lie, chat. Chat, you know, for coming from a fan's perspective, right? Because we're all fans here at the end of the day. Are you going to that show? Regardless if it got canceled or not, are you going to that show? Hell no. I'm not going to that show. Hell no. Fuck no. I'm not going to that show.
4 weeks later, on December 8th, 2020, NBA YoungBoy performs. And as he's leaving his performance, his team ends up playing Quando's End of Story track.
Hey, the brother say thank y'all for coming. Y'all make all say, when y'all say thank you, man.
The following day, 600 Breezy and Mimo 600 take a trip to Quando's hood in Savannah, Georgia. Mimo ends up shooting the music video for his track, Duck Yo Show, which is a diss towards Quando Rondo. A couple days later, he ends up dropping the music video, and it causes a bunch of stir.
Dancing on some shit that he ain't did and it's gonna cost. Duck Yo Show, cause them gangs tough.
Then a month later, on January 15th, 2021, Lil Durk made it very clear which side he is on, because he decided to jump on the remix of Fredo Bang's song
My Mama Stepper.
Of course, like I mentioned
gold too, by the way. I ain't gonna lie. That song is a fire song.
earlier, Fredo Bang is the #1 enemy of NBA Youngboy. They've been beefing since 2017. Quando Rondo continues poking fun at Lil Durk and the situation with King Von, because a month later, on February 12th, he drops a music video titled Soul Reaper. And in that music video, there's a person in there that is getting jumped that resembles Lil Durk.
What?
I am running down, I know that I don't give a fuck about who got beat, it's about who got turned to ash.
And of course, fans immediately spread this, and Quando Rondo shut those rumors down immediately, posting on Instagram saying, "These fans make anything up," with a laughing emoji. "We don't even think like that." After Quando Rondo dropped that Soul Reaper music video where he had a person resembling Lil Durk in it, Lil Durk officially responds.
I ain't gonna lie, Z Carey, bro. You gotta relax, bro. I'm like this close to taking your mind, bro. It's not that deep, bro. Like we get it, bro. You're a Youngboy fan, but like, come on, bro. Like, relax.
On wax for the first time on the track, Hellcats and Trackhawks, which was officially released on March 11th, 2021. And on this track, he subliminally goes at Quando for canceling his shows and says that they're eventually going to find him.
We on his ass where it shows at. He get away, we on his ass where he parole at.
Following this, a month later on March 23rd, 2021, the 4K trade leader himself, NBA Youngboy, gets arrested by the FBI in Los Angeles. They said he tried running away with the car and then got out the vehicle and started running on foot. The article said this: he was taken into custody after Los Angeles police tried to pull over his car in connection with an outstanding federal warrant. Following a short pursuit, NBA Youngboy stopped the car and reportedly took off on foot as officers brought in a K9 unit to track him down. LAPD officers reportedly found a firearm in his vehicle, though WRZ reported that it was unclear if it belonged to the rapper. Despite that, there would be some good news coming out of the 4K trade NBA Youngboy camp. A few days later, on March 27th, Lil Tim, the one who actually shot King Von, was released on a $100,000 bond. Then on April 12th, 2021, Quando Rondo would finally address everything that happened that night between him, King Von, and Lil Tim in an interview inside his Rolls Royce with Angela Yee. Throughout the interview, he genuinely says he has no idea how everything started between King Von and himself, and actually was a fan of their whole camp before this incident.
From my understanding, ma'am, it was a love. I had a relationship with the big bro. Not want to say his name.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Chad. This big bro shit is killing me. I don't know why he keeps saying that shit.
Yeah, it was cool.
Dude that was on my album.
Okay.
Like, it was all love with us, from my understanding. Happy that you see on the internet when people be saying he beefing with this dude, we got this going on with this dude, it be lies. For some reason, me, Youngboy, our organization, our label, people don't like us because they know we don't with nobody.
I agree.
Then on May 3rd, 2021, Quando Rondo and his crew got shot at after performing at a nightclub that Saturday night. They were at a convenience store around 3:20 a.m. Sunday in Blackshear, while Quando Rondo and his crew were in a parking lot off the highway. Cops believe the shooter opened fire from across the road or from the highway. The police said one person from Quando's camp got hit and was sent to the local hospital, but Quando Rondo was fine. At the time, there was no link between this shooting and Lil Durk, but as time goes on, of course, everything comes to the light. Following that,
and they're telling me and they're telling me that nobody got caught for that shooting. You know what that sounds like to me, chat? Indictment. Indictment. Nigga, they probably don't know. They probably know who it was. They ain't went to go get him now. They gonna get that nigga later. Add it to the list. You feel me? Indictment. Facts or fiction? Rico! This is what it sounds like to me.
On May 21st, 2021, 600 Breezy drops a new track dissing Quando Rondo and Lil Tim called New Ops.
Accidental killers, we don't really feel them. Matter of time before they smoke that little Quando nigga.
Lil Durk continues sending subliminal shots at Quando Rondo, NBA Youngboy, even NBA Youngboy's ex on the track Still Runnin', which is off the collab album of Lil Baby and Lil Durk, The Voice of the Heroes, which was released on June 4th, 2021. A couple days later, on June 7th, 2021, Lil Durk's older brother D-Thang gets killed outside of a nightclub in Chicago. And as far as evidence goes, there is no link between D-Thang getting killed and any of NBA Youngboy's crew. After Lil Tim got released on bond for killing King Von, he decided to become a rapper himself and started making his own tracks. One of the first tracks he released was on July 21st, 2021, and this track was titled Off the List. And on the track, it's clear he's taking subliminal shots at King Von, Lil Durk, and everybody on that side. As the months go on, things seem to simmer down between both camps. Then on October 22nd, 2021, NBA Youngboy gets granted a bond at a $1.5 million bail with strict conditions, including house arrest. Right after his release, just a week later, Quando Rondo dropped.
That nigga said the most dick sucking shit in the chat. Nigga said he needs to stick to being a Uda. Bro, what? You're not saying that, bro. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, what the fuck? I know, Burner.
Drops a track called Time Spent, and in the first couple bars, he mentions someone's brother getting killed. A lot of people speculate these were shots at Lil Durk and his brother D-Thang passing away.
Looks like that dissing in them songs I got your brother killed. Not even $1 million could change the way your mother feels.
A couple months go by once again, and things seem to die down. But on December 1st, 2021, NBA Youngboy speaks with academics and talks about the repercussions of beefing and all the negative stuff that comes with it. And throughout the interview, he says he never intends for things to go left like they do, but somehow they always end up there.
Yeah, man, like I said, I'm that same nigga. I ain't doing no hating. I ain't finna talk down on y'all. Shit, I don't give a fuck, man. I don't give a fuck. I don't want no friends neither. Yeah, man. You know how I get down. Boy, I got 9 kids, shout it. Boy, I ain't got time for that shit, man. Man, come on, man. That shit for the birds, man. If you make me take it that damn, you know, I'm gonna end that shit. It ain't no winning once you take it that with me, but man, that shit for the birds. I don't give a fuck about that shit, boy. That shit, man, I don't care about that shit, man. Nigga don't concern me in no type of way. What you making or what you got ain't got shit to do with me, and what I'm making and what I got ain't got nothing to do with you, how you live or how I live. It ain't got nothing to do with neither one of us, man. Fuck you. When you see me, shit, you know how to get it started, shout it, man. All that shit that shit's stupid, man.
While NBA Youngboy is on house arrest, he decides to drop new music and announces that he's working on a new mixtape called Colors. And on January 12th, he drops one track off the mixtape called Bring the Hook. And on this track, he's dissing King Von and all of O Block.
It's that squid gang. O Block pick it rolled up. Middle what they told us, Atlanta boy get fold up.
After this track dropped, there was an immediate response from O Block people themselves. They started burning green flags, which represent NBA Youngboy's gang, 4K Trey. Lil Durk decides to also respond on Instagram with a portrait of King Von. And in the caption, he says this: "Don't claim it. If you ain't do it, you still a bitch." Lil Reese responded to the diss on Twitter, quoting academics. What academics said was that NBA Youngboy is on demon time. Lil Reese quoted that, saying, "That ain't no demon time. He's just rapping like the rest of these rappers all rap." Quando Rondo then goes on Instagram and posts on his story, "O Block get rolled up every day, no cap." A few days later, on
why is niggas talking like this, Chad? Why is niggas talking like this? What?
16th, Chapo, who's part of Georgia's BD's GMT/1300, took claim for the shooting that happened to Quando Rondo back in May of 2021. He said on Facebook he ain't did a show in a year, and the one he did ask him about how many shots was let off. Apparently,
nah, that is so federal. Oh my God, that is so federal. Let me see who was the nigga who did it. What's his name? GMT. I've never even. Yo, Chad, have y'all heard of GMT? What is that? Is that a BD set?
GMT/1300 took claim for the shooting that happened to Quando Rondo.
No, it's not
back
Polo G's
in May
1300 because we would have knew. We would have knew for sure.
Of 2021. He said on Facebook he ain't did a show in a year, and the one he did, ask him about how many shots was let off. Apparently over 50 shots were let off that night, and since then, Quando Rondo hasn't done a show yet. Then 2 days later, NBA...
I ain't gonna lie though, 50 shots and not hitting no one, it's kind of crazy. Not to say that I wanted him to get hit. I'm just saying, like, it's kind of crazy, gang. Like, you feel me? Like, 50 shots, nobody touched. You feel me? It's kind of crazy.
YoungBoy drops a new diss track called Know Like I Know. And on this track, he disses Lil Durk, King Von, and Ali Choppa, 21 Savage, and many more.
When we see them stupid, the guy from making statements, choosing sides about my beef with them lip bars.
And NBA YoungBoy wasn't stopping there. Just a couple days later, on January 21st, he hopped on Instagram and posted money words saying, "You guys gonna die." Durk immediately responded on Instagram saying, "Hurry y'all up." Then on January 25th, 2022, Gucci Mane drops a track.
Yo, appreciate the 17 months, Jay. Exclamation point, sub out of discussion stream.
Called Rumors with Lil Durk. And on Lil Durk's verse, he's sending subliminal shots at NBA YoungBoy, Quando Rondo, and
what
Lil
the fuck
Tim.
did he say?
You on this ass, he in the A. You see how long they stay for. Ain't no hotel room, we pop outside the height with Dracos.
Then roughly a month later, on February 22nd, Lil Durk drops the response diss track to NBA YoungBoy titled Aha. And on this track, he's making it clear that he did get back for what happened to King Von. On top of that, he takes ownership for the shooting that happened to Quando Rondo back in May of last year. Plus, he disses NBA YoungBoy's ex-girlfriend Janiyah that was dating King Von before he passed away.
Respond to shit with Von. I'm like, fuck it. You tripping. Go get your gun. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. Honestly, mods make a poll. Honestly, or I Hate YoungBoy. What song would you rather listen to? Be honest. I need to see this. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I need to see this.
Then, less than 24 hours later, NBA YoungBoy responds with a diss track of his own titled I Hate YoungBoy. He responds to Lil Durk, Gucci, Lil Boozy, and various other people. He also even dissed Apple Music for promoting Lil Durk's diss track Aha on all their platforms.
What would you choose, Brad? I ain't gonna lie, personally, bro, I think Aha is a way better song. But I just feel like Aha is more catchy. Like, when I be hearing that shit in the clubs and shit, bro, that should be having me turn. I'll be picking my liquor up, nigga. I'll be like, yo, I can have your homie set you up, yo, as a middleman. Aha, like, yo. When I hear that, but when I hear I Hate YoungBoy in the club, it's just like, bro, like, it's just straight dissing. Like, I feel like Aha is more of a record than it is of a diss song. Like, I Hate YoungBoy is a diss song. Like, I don't even think YoungBoy said a name. I mean, I don't even think Lil Durk said a name in Aha. I don't even think he said a name in there. I just feel like it was a good-ass record. Like, it's a good-ass record. Like, let me give you an example, right? Like, let's take it back to, like, Meek Mill and Drake. Y'all know how Meek Mill was giving Drake bars, coming at Drake and all types of shit? And Drake just released a song called Back to Back, and he ain't mentioned Meek Mill not one time, but you know it's a diss record, but it's just subliminal. Like, I feel like that's how he played it on some shit, like, you know what I'm saying? I got the drink and me going back to back. I took a break from views, now it's back to that, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can really play that shit in the club and really turn up to it. Who the fuck is playing Meek Mill's diss track in the club? Nobody, nigga. You ain't gonna turn up to that shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm trying to, like, compare it to on some shit. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. Both songs are fire, But I feel like I can, in any type of environment, I can listen to that record without getting irritated. You know what I'm saying? Like,
stop trying to get posted on Durk's story again.
Nah, Chad, I'm just speaking facts. Like, Chad, let's be honest. I don't know about where y'all stay or where y'all live, but have y'all heard I Hate Youngboy in a club, or have y'all ever heard I Hate Youngboy at a party? Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I've only personally heard it one time, and they cut it quick. Like, they cut it so quick. Nigga, I hear aha everywhere, and I can turn up to it without even me thinking in the head, like, yo, this is a diss song. Like, I don't think of it as a diss song. I think of it as some shit I could turn up to. Like, you feel me? Like, you know what I mean? I don't look at it as a diss. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I don't. Just keep it 100.
Why they gonna kill you?
You better stop dissing them.
Tell them niggas fuck them, man. Ain't not that I ain't scared of them.
Of course, various artists responded to NBA Youngboy's diss track, including Lil Boozy with his own diss track, I Don't Call Phones, I Call Shots, and Gucci Mane with his own diss track, Publicity Stunt. On February 26th, Quando Rondo decided to go on Instagram and announce that he's dropping a collab mixtape with NBA Youngboy titled Who They Hate. And on the caption, he says, "Who's ready? We're going to make a lot of people regret. Hashtag 3860. Lil Durk didn't directly respond to that diss track. Instead, a couple weeks later on March 8th, he ended up putting billboards in Louisiana, where NBA Youngboy's from, saying Durk better, which is a play on all the fans that say YB better in the comments. NBA Youngboy responded to that and put up billboards in Chicago, where Lil Durk is from, saying YB versus everybody.
Yo,
then on March 11th, 2022, Lil Durk drops his new album, 7220.
Classic. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't want to do no comparisons, but I'm gonna be honest with you, this is one of the greatest projects and albums that dropped this year. Yes, this album is a classic. This album should be nominated for Album of the Year. I'm sorry, bro, no album that dropped this year, in my opinion, is better than this project, except for like maybe Gunna. That is it. Gunna is the only nigga. Anybody else? No, never, nigga. I'm sorry, never. And it really proves in the shows. You feel me? Like, any nigga who really listens to, I just took me one drug, I'm trying to get turned up. I'll be out there with the killers to the fucking sun up. I just had a shit out of my criminal high guards. Like, yo, chat, like, facts. Like, if you know, you really know. Not even on no dick sucking shit, crazy shit, yada, yada, yada. Any nigga who really can take in the quality of music, they'll tell you from start to finish, this album was amazing. That's it, bro. Facts. Yo, iHoop22 Gaming, thank you for the resub. Exclamation point sub, how to subscribe to the stream.
The album, within the first week, debuts at #1 for the first time in his career and sells 125,000 copies the first week.
Very well deserved. Very well deserved. And I thought he was going to do, I ain't going to lie, I was going to do like 130, but still, very, very well deserved.
Because of that success, Lil Durk did not let his foot off the gas and decided to keep going at his enemies. Because being at #1, this is the perfect opportunity for him to do it. So he initially announced that he was going to drop Aha Part 2. But then, when the night came of Friday, when he was going to release it, he said psych on the Instagram caption and changed his mind. But then we found out a week later on March 18th, 2022, that Aha Part 2 was actually titled Computer Murderers. And on this track, people were expecting him to keep going at NBA Youngboy, but he decides to change his sight and go at the opposition that he's been battling with his whole life in Chicago, which is the FBG gang, and specifically on...
I ain't gonna lie, bro. RIP to all the people from that war, because, bro, there's been so many niggas that died on both sides. And that's why I try to tell y'all there's no winning in war. Like, a lot of y'all niggas say, oh, these niggas won, these niggas won. How? Like, but they both ended up with multiple dead niggas, and it's still continuously going. Neither of them won. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how? You feel me? It never ends. Exactly.
On this track, he goes at FBG Wooski.
Just got out the feds.
The crazy thing is, after the major success of the album, the single, which is a diss track, Aha, is actually performing really well on the Billboard Hot 100. And so far, as of the making of this video, has peaked at number 18. After dropping Computer Murderers, Lil Durk the following day on March 19th took to Instagram.
If a track previews top 20 on that, bro, like,
and announced that he has response diss tracks ready for anybody that's willing to go at him. He posted on Instagram saying, "Belt to the ass for everybody, we just waiting," and then said R.I.P. D-Thing, R.I.P. Von, these two different belts, wham, wham, wham. NBA Youngboy, on the other hand, is dropping his last album under the Atlantic Records contract, and it's titled The Last Slimedo, and there is no official release date as of the making of this video. And if you check YouTube, he's dropped 2 new tracks off that album, and they're both trending in the top spots, as well as Lil Durk. They're really going back and forth on the YouTube charts, and it's crazy to see. And at the time of recording this video, this is where the beef officially ends. Who knows where it will go from here? Clearly, it's gotten a lot of people riled up, a lot of people picking sides, from NBA Youngboy to Lil Durk to The Baby to Lil Boozy to Gucci Mane to Fredo Bang, and so many more. With that being said, that's it for this episode of What Really Happened, NBA Youngboy versus Lil Durk. As the years go on, I'll probably do a Who Really Won video with NBA Youngboy and Lil Durk, and hopefully nothing too crazy gets out of hand when it comes to this beef. Both of these artists are currently facing huge charges. NBA Youngboy is dealing with the whole FBI investigation and is looking at serious time. Lil Durk is still dealing with his case that happened with King Von back in 2009, where he was seen on video shooting at someone. He is facing 5 felony charges on that as well. So both of these artists have the police's attention. So of course, anything with beef is going to escalate the situation and just make it worse. Drop a comment below and let me know what's the next What Really Happened video that you guys want me to do.
Shout WL for the vid. Gotta lie, that's a W video. WL. I got that's Youngboy just unfollowed Rich the Kid? No way. Stop capping. Lil Tim. Of course he follows Lil Tim. Oh my god, bro. Damn, Chad, he don't fuck with Rich the Kid no more? Chad, he don't fuck with Rich the Kid no more? Why? Bro, y'all niggas probably gassing this shit up because Youngboy don't follow nobody for real. I ain't gonna lie. Let me see if Rich the Kid follow him. Rich the Kid. Nope, but he definitely follows Durk. Okay. Alright, Chad. He used to follow him. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, this is some crazy weird shit going on right now, chat, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what's going on, chat, bro. I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know what's going on, chat. I don't know what's going on.